around the Department of Defense. This is your daily news brief.
Doing business in space. I'm Mark Weeks. The Deputy Defense Secretary meets bi-weekly with the committee creating the proposal to Congress that establishes the Space Force. Space is important to national security, and the Deputy Secretary said the department wants to speed up the process to deliver capabilities in the space domain, and hopes to nominate a candidate to lead the force by early next year. The general in charge of the nation's strategic forces says space is not only important to the country's communications network, but also to the military and must be defended.
It is a warfighting domain today that we conduct military operations from, and our adversaries know that, and they are building weapons today to deny us that capability. And they've already built those weapons, deployed them, and announced it to the world. The Chinese have done it, and the Russians have done it.
The general said he also has an environmental responsibility in space.
I have the same fundamental mission I have in all other domains that I operate in, to protect this country and our allies. I also have a secondary mission in space, and that's to protect the environment. So I don't want weapons that create debris. I have to keep that domain secure against adversaries that are building debris-creating weapons. That's a tough position to be in, but we can figure out how to do that if we engage the minds of this country.
The military is sending another astronaut into space, and this time around it's an Army officer making the trip. Lieutenant Colonel Anne McLean is in Star City, Russia, preparing for a December 3rd launch to the International Space Station. She's part of the three-person crew to launch from Kazakhstan aboard a Soyuz MS-11 spacecraft and rocket, and will be the first active-duty Army officer to be in space since 2010. That's your DoD News Brief. I'm Mark Weeks. For more stories about your military, go to defense.gov.